Manchester United versus Fulham. The Premier League season is back, and this is the time where all of us can dream, all of us can have mad fascinations of what's going to happen, but all the talking's going to stop tomorrow, 8 o'clock at Old Trafford. Manchester United versus Fulham. Universal Sports, live and direct, as always. Abes, we've got a new poster in the background, a new tunnel, a new structure, new transfers.
That's a new debut.
How are you feeling going into the new season?
I'm pretty excited. We've got 4 signings over the line. Joshua Zirkzee, Lenny Yoro, but he's injured for 3 months. And then the 2 new signings this week, Ligt and Mazraoui from Bayern Munich.
And I'm sorry to interrupt you here, and I'm sure you guys are going to understand shortly. There's been a lot of talk about some famous quotes recently I've seen online. So we've got Fabrizio Romano, here we go, and then some kid out of nowhere,
there we land. And there's another one,
but we got something new for you. I'm going to give you the absolute pleasure of making this trend worldwide. I mean, Bruno Fernandes tweeted it early. Maybe he tweets one of ours. So you tell the Universal Sports community what the new one is.
Bruno Fernandes signed a 5-year contract and sign and go.
And if you didn't hear that properly, I'll do that one more time for you. Bruno Fernandes has inked a 5-year new contract at Manchester United. Sign and go. I've been wanting to do that for quite a while, so we've got that out of the way. I'm happy about that. Okay, let's talk about tomorrow. Let's talk about who's going to start. So 6 months ago, Fulham actually beat Manchester United at Old Trafford. One of many teams that came and did the job on us at Old Trafford. So going into this season, I feel a lot more confident of the squad that we have. So let's go through all the positions. I think we're going to start off with the goalkeeping position. I think it's pretty firm. It's pretty locked in. Who's going to start? Onana? Would you agree?
Onana, yeah. Starting Andre Onana.
Okay, it's going to start getting a little bit more interesting now as we move into defence. So obviously, as United fans, we're used to seeing the likes of Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, Johnny Evans. But this season, it's a little bit different. So right back, who are you going for?
Right back, I'm going for Diego Dalot.
Diego Dalot, nice. I think everyone.
Because he's played at.
Not Mazraoui.
Mazraoui maybe left back. Because either they can swap. It depends how Erik ten Hag's going to play him.
Okay.
But Dalot's more suited right back because he's been there, done it. Whereas Mazraoui is just a new player, is learning the trade, the defensive, so you need to get used to it. I don't know if he's going to start him left back or right back, but.
Okay, you're going Dalot right back.
Dalot because he's a starter anyway.
Right centre back. And now the big man, the big Dutchman. And I know that doesn't really narrow it down because there's quite a few Dutchmen in the Manchester United squad. But right centre back, is there going to be a debut?
Yeah, Ligt. He's back in training. So he's training since he signed the contract with United. So hopefully he's fit enough to start and not get injured. Not looking forward to it.
Touchwood, let's, fingers crossed, toes crossed. So far we've got Diego Dalot right back, Onana in goal, Matthias de Ligt right centre back, left centre back. There's only one option, right? The Butcher.
Lisandro Martinez.
We need him this season. It's going to be a big season for Lisandro Martinez.
Again, if he doesn't get injured, touchwood again. Fingers crossed.
It's the power of positivity today. Yeah. Season's about to start. Come on, us. All right, left back.
The new debut. Mazraoui.
Yeah. Luke Shaw, what's his future?
I'll give him till Christmas. After Christmas, if he's not back from injury, it's time for him to go.
Alright.
Go out the court.
Okay. So far, Onana in net, Dalot right back, De Ligt, Martinez, Mazraoui left back. It's looking like a lot more stronger, a lot more happier with that defence. Yeah. Now, against Man City, obviously we played a 4-4-2, 2 false nines. Now, when we move up to the midfield now, things are going to start interesting. So I'm keen to find out, Abes, who we're going. So if I'm assuming, let's go into the assumption that we're going to play a similar type of formation. Who do you think is going to be the 2 centre midfielders?
So it'll be Kobe Minu and Casemiro. Casemiro playing. I
thought I'd never hear the word Casemiro from your mouth, Abes.
Still here at the club. We have to make dues now. But Casemiro playing.
Not Scott McTominay?
No. Probably he'll be on the bench. If you need him, he'll come off the bench. is an impact sub. So Casemiro and Kobe Mainoo.
And I think attack is, well, obviously last season defence was one of our biggest problems, but attacking was also one of our problems. So this is going to get real interesting now, because I'm going to ask you about the wingers. Two wingers, left wing, right wing. For me personally, Diallo has to be the right winger. But what does that mean for Garnacho? What does that mean for Rashford? You tell me.
Rashford needs to be dropped on the bench. Garnacho plays left wing, and Amad Diallo is a regular starter over Anthony, everyone else. Amad Diallo, this is his big season. So Amad Diallo is right wing.
Yep.
Garnacho left wing. He's going to keep Rashford out of the team this season.
No Sancho?
Sancho, no, because potentially might be moving on. We're waiting for details for that, but Sancho is nowhere. He'll be on the bench, but I don't know if he'll start after what he did against City. So
okay, so that leaves two spots available. Normally last season we played a 4-3-3 with Bruno Fernandes in the centre attacking midfield role with Højlund up front. Højlund is injured, so who do you think these two guys are going to be, and do you think they're going to play as the false nine? What do you think? So
Bruno's going to play a false nine, Mason Mount behind him, and then we're going to have a debut of Joshua Zirkzee probably in the 70th minute, if he brings him on. 60, 65, 70 minute, see what the score is, and Joshua Zirkzee makes his debut. So probably have 3 big debuts for big players tomorrow.
Nice. Guys, let us know in the comments what shape you think Manchester United will play against Fulham. Should we adopt the 4-3-3 that we played from last season, or should we carry on with the 4-4-2 with 2 false nines with Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount? And if we can, let's get 500 likes on this video. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you like, comment and subscribe to Universal Sports. Abbas, we've gone through the squad. Now this is where a little bit of competition is going to start building now, because every week we're going to do a score prediction, and I bet that I'm going to get more right than you. So that's my early prediction. We can clip this up later just in case, or when I'm right. So Manchester United versus Fulham, the opening game of the Barclays Premier League. It's still Barclays, right? Who cares, right? Premier League. What's the full-time score?
I'm going for 2-0 Manchester United. Garnacho, and I got a feeling if Zirkzee come off the bench, he's going to get his debut goal. So 2-0. Got a feeling Garnacho and Zirkzee going to step up and get the 2 goals for us.
Okay, interesting. I'm going for a Man United win, 3-1, and I think Ligt is going to power one through from a corner. That's 1. I think Garnacho 2 and Bruno Fernandes 3. So they're my predictions. Clip that up.
And who's going to score for Fulham?
Does it matter?
Smith Rowe.
A lot of my mates, they're banging on about how they're putting Smith Rowe in the Fantasy Premier League, and we're going to drop it in the link as well. Universal Sports is Fantasy Premier Leagues. If you're interested in joining that, we'll drop a link for that. But a lot of people have been going on about Smith Rowe, Moynes as well, the Fulham striker. How do you think Smith Rowe's going to do at Fulham, and have you got any Fantasy Premier League picks for all of our viewers?
So I've gone for Archie Gray from Tottenham. He's
nice.
got thingy, Archie Gray.
Yeah. And
also I've gone for Garnacho in my team, so he's a must. I think he'll have a big season. And also I got Watkins and Haaland in my team. Defensively I've gone Kieran Trippier, Kyle Walker, and goalkeeper I've gone for Pope from Newcastle. So pretty much it, but
well, there you've heard it, guys. The picks versus Fantasy Premier League picks. Like I said, Universal Sports have their own Fantasy Premier League, and like we said, we'll drop it in the link for you guys to join. Okay, Abbas, before we wrap this video up, again, in our competitive mood that we're in today, top 6. It's the start of the season. I'm very interested to find out who your top 6 is, but before we do that, I'm going to give you my top 6. So, and I'm going to start from 6 onwards. So I think 6th will be Aston Villa, because I think they will struggle to balance Champions League and Premier League. I think 5th will be Tottenham, 4th will be Liverpool, 3rd will be Manchester United, 2nd Arsenal, and 1st Manchester City. I don't think anyone will topple Manchester City this season. I have a feeling yours is slightly different.
So I'm going to start with sixth. So sixth, I'm going for Chelsea. Chelsea have spent quite a lot.
I forgot about Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea have spent quite a lot. So I think they're just adjusting. They probably just get into top six. Fifth, I'm going for Tottenham Hotspurs. They made good signings. Archie Gray, Dominic Solanke.
A lot of money.
They got Son still there, so they've shaped up really well. Got that manager, Big Ange, so he'll do really well again this season. Fourth, I'm going for just about they're going to scrape. It's going to be between them three. So it's between Spurs, Chelsea and Liverpool fight for top four. So Liverpool with Arne Slot. They've not made any big major signings. People rejected him, like Zubimendi rejected Liverpool.
Yeah, you can't blame him though, right?
They got agent squad. If Salah starts scoring, maybe they can get somewhere, but I don't see anyone else scoring that many goals. Luis Diaz, maybe here and there. Trent Alexander. Then they got
interesting. Van Dijk, Arnold, and Salah out of contract within 12 months.
They're over 30, 32 nearly. Then you got Nunez, the striker. Then Diego Jota. So let's see. They have a pretty much aging squad now, so they're gonna struggle. Third, I'm going for Arsenal, the bottle jobs.
Okay, that'll be interesting.
They'll push it, but they're one of them teams.
Arsenal don't have the heart for it.
They take it all the way, then they pull out last minute.
That's what she said. Where do you remember that? Anyway, let's not get sidetracked. Second,
I'm going for the cheating side, 115 charges. Manchester City will be no more by January. The investigation has started, so they'll be out of the league.
There's one team that's missing.
And I am going to clip this. Manchester United are going to be Premier League champions for 24-25 season. We're going to bus parade outside here. Don't forget it. 25th of May, we're going to be lifting the Premier League trophy against Aston Villa. Clip this now.
Well, big bold statement from Averse, but like I said, Manchester United fans, this season we need a better season than what we had last season. Last season was absolutely atrocious in terms of the standards, in terms of the results. But that's your match preview. Manchester United versus Fulham, the first game of the season at Old Trafford under the bright lights. If you haven't watched before, make sure you do like, share and subscribe, and let's get this video to 500 likes.